Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk about ancestral supplements. You can see them behind me. I have quite a few of them, but that's not even their entire line. So before I start talking about the actual supplement, I want to spend a few minutes to talk about the actual company. Their customer service is impeccable. When my husband first told me about this product line, I was intimidated. I didn't know where to start. And their marketing is not really towards people like me or you. It's really marketed very heavily towards people who lift a lot of weights, people who work out a lot, people who looked very healthy to me. And so I was intimidated. I didn't know if it would help me. I didn't know where to start. But the actual company lets you email them to say, hey, where do I start? This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going through. What do you think? And they actually give you somewhat of a plan. This is where you start. This is what you can do next if if you want to keep going. And they lay it out with what helps what and why. And so I was actually able to start with their bone and marrow. It is grass fed. This is the first product that I bought. And honestly, I was so blown away by the results of that one product. This happened. I bought more and more, and I put the rest of my family on it as well for anything that was bothering them. So the company's customer service is impeccable. They help you every step of the way. And we actually have an email string that goes between us all the time. If I have a question, if I have something new that comes up, if I want to try something new, I email them and talk to them first before I buy it. And the last time that I emailed them, I was asking them, hey, what can we do for this? My son happens to be going through something. What can he use? And then what can my husband use? And they gave me their recommendations. And then they said, hey, what's your address? We'll just ship you this. We'll ship you 2 of the bottles for free and let you try it out. And if you don't like it, don't keep using it. I've never had a company say, hey, we'll just ship it to you. You can try it out, no charge. I've never had a company do that. And so I was blown away. I was thinking their products are so good that they know if they mail them to you for free, you're hooked for life. That's how good the product line is. Now, when I first started paying attention to this company, when my husband first pointed them out, their marketing isn't really towards people like me who are on a wellness journey. Their marketing is really towards people who work out a lot, who lift weights, who live a nose to tail type lifestyle. And it really wasn't speaking to me. Their marketing is a little bit off towards my segment. And so I was a little confused. I didn't know if the product would work for me or if I could even use it. But when you actually start reading what is in the products, you'll start to realize they're very, very clean supplements. It is all from grass-fed bovine or grass-fed cows, as we call them. And it's a nose to tail type lifestyle. So there's everything in those supplements that you need depending on what is going on with you. So the bone and marrow that they asked me to start with, I told them that I had lupus, that I was struggling to walk, and that I am struggling in life in general. And they said, try the bone marrow because it's packed with so many vitamins and minerals. That's where we think you need to start because you need vitamins and minerals to recharge your body. And I thought, all right, I take vitamins, I take supplements, but okay, I'll give it a try. So that's where I started. I started with the bone and marrow. And honestly, within the second day, within my second dose on the second day, I had a huge burst of energy that I had never felt in years. And I thought, is that the supplement? Like, that's what it's doing. It did give me some type of nutrition that I was completely missing out on. I have no idea exactly what it was. I have a hint of an idea of what it is. And I did do blood work thoroughly before I started the supplements. It just so happened I happened to do blood work. Now that I've been on the supplements, I'm going to do another round of blood work, and I'm going to see what changed with the amino acid profile, what changed with the vitamin profile, like what changed to make me feel so much better. So the bone and marrow supplement is where I got started, but I didn't end it there because the product was so good, because I had such a big, good reaction to it. I started buying some of their other supplements, and I started emailing them saying, what else can I try? I want to try more. And what do you suggest? So the second suggestion was actually their grass-fed beef liver. This is the second suggestion that they had for me, and I liked it just as much as the bone and marrow. Now, I do think the bone and marrow had a better outcome for me than the beef liver, but I know that the bone and marrow and the beef liver on their line are the two items that have the most nutrition. Liver is one of the most nutritious things we can eat. However, I am not eating liver for dinner or lunch or any other time. I don't like liver. I don't like the taste of liver. I cannot add it into my diet. I'm not even going to give it a try. I used to eat beef liver as a child and then had a bad time with it and decided I can't eat that anymore. And so what they're doing is bottling in capsules what we can't put into our diets, or what we refuse to put into our diets, or what's hard to find. Bone and marrow, I don't know about you guys, but in the grocery stores, that bone and marrow is not as easy to find as it used to be years ago. So that's where I started, and I loved the line, the supplements, and I loved the outcome that I had so much that I've bought other pieces of their line, as you can see, for different elements, for different things. I've talked about their beef pancreas, helping me control blood sugars. I've talked about a couple of the other supplements. I love them. I can't say that I love them enough, because it helped me get further along on my wellness journey. And honestly, the bone marrow and the beef liver is probably something I will take for the rest of my life. I hope they never stop producing this stuff, because I love it that much. And it helped me so much, I decided to put my husband on some of it. I was like, what do you want to try? What type of elements are you dealing with? And they do have a line that also addresses very specific issues for men and issues for women and all kinds of stuff that they have. And so my husband started taking some of it. I even put one of my sons on some of it to help with some of his issues. So that is how much I love the product. It's not often that I love a product line or a supplement so much that I insist the rest of the family try it out. Now, when I run into people or I talk to people and they're like, what are you doing? What's changing for you? I can't stop talking about the supplement at all. I'm like, everyone needs the bone and marrow as a baseline. Like if you have autoimmune or lupus or Hashimoto's or MS or anything else, start with the bone marrow. It absolutely changed my life. And it changed it so much that I went from being able to walk a little bit to walking up to a mile and not getting sick. I actually want to test how far I can walk now, but I've been a little bit of a chicken to find out, because if I push it too far, I will get very ill. But I have a feeling that I can walk a lot further than a mile now. In fact, I might be able to walk as far as I want to. I just have to go out there and test it to know for sure. And when I do, I'll bring you guys along with me so you can see the process. But this supplement line is worth giving it a try, because it changed a lot for me. It gave me energy that I haven't had in years. It gave me the ability to walk farther than I've walked in the last 3 years. So there's something to this product line. There really, really is. It's very, very clean. It didn't have anything weird or bad in there that I didn't want in my body. It's probably one of the cleanest supplements I have found. And they have a little bit of something for everyone. So the philosophy of the actual supplements are like for the beef liver, if you're having issues with your liver, you would take the beef liver. If you're having issues with your pancreas, like I was, you would try the pancreas. They have a lot of other stuff. They have beef organs. They have fish eggs that I use for omega-3s. There's a ton of product. That's why it was so intimidating to me. But all of it is for a certain purpose. And it's best if you email the company and ask them what you should take and not take, or maybe where you should at least start before you go crazy like me and just start buying all of it up. So I love the product, but I also love the company and how they operate. It feels like a very small type of company feel because their customer service is that impeccable. It may not be a very tiny, small company. I'm not even sure how big they are, but they operate as if you are their best friend or you are their family member. And I love that. And in fact, when I was asking them about different products, they're like, let's just send 2 of the bottles to you. And I was blown away. I really, really was. So when you start looking into this product line, if you don't know where to start, email the company, they'll get back to you. If you're like me and autoimmune, you might want to just start with the bone and marrow to see if it makes a difference for you. Now, to take the supplements, I had to start very, very slowly because our pathways are not the same. We're sick, we have issues. So it is recommended by them that you start on the product line very slow if you're autoimmune. And so I honestly started with 1 capsule a day, and then worked my way up to 2 capsules a day. And then I worked my way up to 3 capsules a day. And then my absolute limit of the product is 4 capsules a day. If I take more than 4 capsules, I can't sleep at night because I have that much energy. So 4 is where I stop, even though it says you can take up to 6. And I had to slowly work my way up. I never felt sick or a reaction to the supplement. But on the second day of taking 1 capsule, I was literally taking 1 capsule a day. On the second day, everything changed for me. I had a burst of energy that I've kept, and I felt better than I had felt in years. And it was such a dramatic improvement on my health that I started buying more and more of their supplements because I thought if that helped me, what else do they have that can help me? Now, I don't notice a dramatic improvement with every one of their supplements. Perhaps some of their supplements aren't something that I need, or just I can't feel the difference. But with the bone and marrow and beef liver, I definitely felt a huge improvement in energy. And so I'm determined to try everything in their product line to see what works for me the best. And what do I need to take? Because the bone and marrow and beef liver, I'll probably take for the rest of my life, to be honest. It was that dramatic of a difference. And it's not often that supplements actually do what they say they're going to do or actually help. You know, a lot of us have the same diagnosis, but we don't necessarily have the same issues at the root. Even though we might all have lupus or an autoimmune condition, it doesn't mean that the root cause is exactly the same for all of us. So what really worked for me, you might find doesn't work as much for you, but however, maybe one of their other supplements will work. So I'll put a link to their supplements and to a little bit about their company in the description so that if you want to try them, you can. I highly recommend this company. I love this company so much that I hope one day I will have some type of partnership with them, because I think they are probably one of the best companies I have run across in a really long time. They care about their customers and their products. I can't even say enough about their products. So if you're like me and you're on a wellness journey, go ahead and give it a try. write to the company, ask them where you need to start, let them know what's going on with you, and they'll have some really good suggestions. So that's all I have on Ancestral Supplements. I love the product line. I love all of the supplements that I've tried. I love the company and I love their customer service. I can't say enough. In fact, I loved it so much, I put the rest of my family on their supplements as well. And I plan to try more. Believe it or not, that's not even their entire product line. I can't wait to finish up on some of those and then try something else. However, the bone and marrow and the beef liver, all grass-fed, are something I will take every single day, regardless of whatever else it is that I'm trying. I hope you guys find this video interesting or helpful in some way, and I'll see you guys in the next video.